So let's go play Mogami. By request, I had a couple people request Mogami, but this one is specifically for, this is for Castle. Castle wanted to see Mogami game. Now remember, I'm playing 155 Mogami. 203 Mogami will play very differently. At the same time, I feel like if you're going to play 203 Mogami, you should be playing an Atago, right? Like, just go get you an Atago. It's better. Alright, so we're not top tier. We're middle tier. I can live with this. Okay. So, Seabass, this ship was a winner in the IFHE rework, but it was the first buff she'd received in about 3 years. So it was one of these, she kind of had nowhere to go but up. In the first, I'm going to say, the first 6 months the game was out, this ship was broken. Bad. Bad, broken. That was in an era where advanced firing training not only buffed your AA range, it buffed your main battery range if your guns were 6-inch or smaller. So Mogami's main range went out to 18-something. You'll see the shell velocity on these in a minute, okay? And you're firing 15 of them. And at the time, her reload, BFT also buffed her reload. So her reload went down to like 9 seconds. One of the reasons that the Captain Skill rework came along when it... actually, no. That all happened before that, I think. At some point, this ship with advanced firing training and basic firing training, this was an era before IFHE, but you still just vomited shells and lit fires all day. It was obscene. It was utterly obscene. And as Neo Codex points out, this was back in an era when stealth fire was a thing. So the gun bloom out of the 6-inch guns was fixed, and she had, with AFT and Concealment Expert, which at that point was a 5-point skill, not a 4-point skill, you had about a 3 or 4 kilometer range where you could fire these guns and not be spotted. So there were situations you could really abuse people with this ship. And even if you weren't in that specific situation, she was still a really good ship. She's still fragile, right? The armor scheme hasn't changed. She's fragile. She always has been. But in that era, you could play back so far it didn't matter. Right? You played at ranges where it literally didn't matter. Because nobody could hit you at 18 kilometers anyway. It was one of the few Tier 8 ships that up-tiered pretty well, as long as you had invested all the skill points in it. Oh, I've seen this guy before. I love his name, Future Artificial Reef. You gonna camp there? Boy, have I got just the thing for you, sir. Oh, we dodged those torpedoes. Well done. Oh, hi. Radar!
It's a nice day to die. For you, that is.
Oh, you pulled the brakes. Oh, but you got slapped by rockets. Enterprise just slapped this Friesland. Oh, that's gotta hurt, kids. And you're done. Wow, that was over quickly. Okay, this is a really bad place for me to get caught. Let me see if I can get some fires on this Freddy. There we go. Alright, let's move up past this island now. He can't hit me anymore. See, 2 salvos, I put a casual 10,000 HE damage into that guy. These guns remain really, really good. Okay, the Freddy ran aground. So we're going to swing out here where I have shots. We'll get angled properly. Let me get angled like this. And then we're just going to keep beating up on him, because he made the mistake of sitting broadside and running aground in a cap circle. And he's going to deserve all the pain he's about to receive. See? He's selected me for extinction. But I'm not sure he's going to get what he wants. Let's see. He might. Oh, he's secondary build. Check that out. Alright, time to back off some then. You can just have the stern turrets for a little while. I'm not going to screw around with a secondary build. He'll just chew me up, and I don't feel like dealing with it. Oh, hi. Yeah, he's going out. Fire will get him. Sooner or later, that fire will get him. Dang it! We lost the Ulan. That feels awful. Alright, we're free to cap C now, pretty much. That feels nice. Let's not go up there. The Alaska wants to radar him again, or they want to bring planes over. I'm okay with that.
Time for some fisting.
He can play with those. It might not matter, but we'll give it a go. Who's radaring me? Oh, it's the Baltimore. He's in that gap then. That's a little surprising. Yeah, look at that. Look at that guy. Wish the Alaska's radar would come back. There he is. Plane's caught just a sniff of him. Oh, I still caught another sniff. There he is. Come on. No. Oh, the Alaska reset him? No, my shells aren't going to get there in time. I beat the hell out of him. But no. Shells didn't get there in time. Hi, Baltimore. How you doing? Enterprise is bringing the AP bombs back for the Balti. There's the radar. There's the Ulan. Should be on about half HP. Yep. I'm staying on the destroyer for now while we've got him lit. Ah, Baltimore will actually hurt if I don't angle a bit. Got him down under 1,000. Right at 1,000. Feels bad. Alright. Let's get turned, I guess. I'm gonna move up just far enough to put my port torpedoes out for this Monarch and this North Carolina, who I suspect have decided it's time for them to move up around this corner. Push up just a smidge farther.
You're about as useful as a hobo's dick cheese.
And then let's get flipped out a bit. That's gonna have to do. I don't want to risk it going any further. All right, I'll give that a go. I see you back there, Recon. Don't think I don't. Ooh, North Carolina came around the corner. That could be beneficial. Nope. I'm not going to land any of those torps, I don't think. Oh, I got one. Oh, I got 3 into the Monarch. Oh, yeah. That feels good. That feels good. sure about that, Recon? That feels like a bad idea. Let the fun commence, baby. Oh, I'm gonna piss off this North Carolina something fierce.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
North Carolina is in deep trouble. He's going out. He's going to try and heal through it, but he'll be off the board in moments. Oh no, he did DCP there. Okay, North Carolina's going out. Switching to the Monarch. What's up, fellas? How you doing? Now, Monarch is super squishy, so this is gonna feel good. Oh, he sped up. Ah, you jerk. See what I can get out of that. Double fire on that last salvo. Ooh, he's gonna feel that in the morning. No kills, but I've done good damage work. I can't really complain about the damage output here. But again, it's what Mogami's going to do, right? Like, that's why you bring a Mogami. I think the Monarch is about to find himself eating a face full of Eurotorps. Yep. There was two. And looks like he dodged the last ones. Unfortunately for him, he seems to be flooding, and he's about to reverse out where I'll have a shot, but it looks like he's going to flood out before then. Yep. Somebody took care of it. That's all right. All right, let's go Cap A. We've got a solid lead here. It's been a nice little game. So 1911. This is Cask and Crew's Ginger Spice Whiskey. If you were here a little after Christmas, you'll remember me talking about this. We had some at Christmas when we were in Georgia with family. My wife was in Georgia just a few weeks ago, and she brought back a big bottle. It's delicious. So good. No, I agree, Adeldro. And to me, that's one of the things that's going to work against Mogami a little bit in ranked, right? In a domination game, you can generally find a spot for Mogami that will work for her. Some teams will push into her. In a ranked game, it's going to be a little more. It's going to be a little more challenging because up past a certain point, the game's kind of become static, right? You're going to find yourself. Each team will have a cap, and you'll be working on that last one, or one team will be down a cap. For whatever reason, the game will reach a point where you're going to want to be pushing. And in my opinion, Mogami is not a pusher. It's not what she does well. Can she? It can be made to work, but it's not optimal. So, if you're looking for like a ship like that, you want to be looking at heavy cruisers, the Oygons and Baltimores of the world, or you want to be looking at battleships, right? You can't go wrong with like a Massachusetts when you want to push in on somebody. It pretty much doesn't. You just can't go wrong. Raining is right at the extreme edge of my range. I may not actually have time to get this cap. Let's see. I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, DBF, this is that good stuff we had at Christmas. Oh, it's so good. So good. All right, we're going to give this guy now something else to think about. as we casually start farming his XP. Oh, good, we got a time extension there.
Welcome.
Oh, Gneiss is booking. Hi, fellas. Yeah, he's gonna turn and try to shoot me now. That's fine. You do that.
Crowbar would come in handy right about now.
You know, Big M, it worked for Zath. Zath was able to come out here and raid my wine cabinet. So, worked pretty well for him, I'll tell you. Alright, we're going to be able to get this cap now. Let's get moving. See if we can slap in a little more damage on our way out the door. I gotta say, I gotta give props to Recon. He lived a lot longer than I thought he would in a carrier game. I overshot him both times. Oh! Wizard, I appreciate the kind words, sir. That last game was frustrating because it's a game we could have won, right? That Kutuzov game we could have won. But we had so many people throw their ships away so quickly. Like, oh, you just couldn't get there. Couldn't get there. Not a bad little Mogami game. Not a bad little Mogami game. It shows that, well, that's actually really solid. It shows that this ship is still really relevant in randoms, but I just don't think, like, for me, this is not a ship you take into ranked. There are just better options if you want to take a light cruiser. If it's all you've got, then you make do with it, right? But if you have other options, there are better options.